Hello students, hope you will be fine at your respective places. May Allah bless you all. Let us start now our day routine business. Dear students, we find diverse forms of living organisms on this earth. These organisms are of varied shape, they are of varied sizes, they are of varied structures. It is because of their size, shape and structure we are able to distinguish them from one another. This external appearance, this external shape, this external size, this external structure is called as morphology. So students, today we are going to discuss the morphology of plants. Now students, plants have been divided into two main groups. First one, that is called as angiospermic plants, or simply we called as the flowering plants, and second one is there which we called as non-flowering plants or gymnospermous plants. Today's lesson or topic, we are going to study the morphology of angiospermic plants. Dear students, what does the word morphology mean? Morphology is the study of the external structure, external appearance of an organism. The various external parts, the various external structures of an angiospermic plant are, that is, stem, leaves, branches, fruits, flowers, buds, etc. If we take into consideration a typical angiospermic plant, this angiospermic plant has got two parts. One part is which lies beneath the soil, and another part which is which is above the soil. This part which is found inside the soil, it consists of the part that is called as the root, and this whole system, that is the root along with its branches, is known as root system. And the second part, that is the part which is present above the soil surface, this region, it consists of various parts like this stem, these branches, leaves, buds, flowers, fruits, seeds, and all these parts together form a system which is called as the shoot system. Now these different parts, they can be further divided into two parts. First one is the vegetative part. Vegetative part, it includes those organs which are involved in the growth and nutrition of a plant. And second one is the reproductive part. This part includes those organs which play an essential part, which plays their role in the process of reproduction. The vegetative part, it includes root, it includes stem, it includes leaves, and the reproductive part, it includes flowers. Now let us try to discuss one by one these two different systems. Let us study this root system. The root arises from the embryo, or we can say the radical part of the seed, radical part of the embryo. The main part of this system, of this root rather, the main part of this root or main axis of this root, it is called as the primary root. Now there arises the branches from this primary root which are called as the secondary root. The secondary roots further branches give rise to the another type of branches which are called as the these terrestrial branches, and from those terrestrial branches we will see some fine structures, fine outgrowths arise which are called as the rootlets. This root system, it is found inside, it is found under the ground. It is mainly positively geotropic and it is negatively phototropic. It performs various functions. The main functions which are being performed by this root are: first one, it absorbs the water, it absorbs the minerals from the soil. Number second, it encourages the plant, it helps the plant to remain upright in the soil. Number third rather, it fixes, the soil particles together. Now this shoot system, it is that which is the aerial part of the plant which is found above the soil surface. It consists of the various parts. First one, this system, that is the main axis of this, it is called as the system, this main axis. From this main axis, what we will see, the branches arise. This shoot system is positively autotrophic and it is negatively geotropic. From this system, what we will see, different structures they develop, like the branches, like the leaves, like the flowers, like the fruit seeds which are found on this shoot, or we can say on this main axis. The region from which the branch arises, or the system or the place or the point from which the leaf arises from this main axis, that is called as the node. This point here we will see the main, or we can say the leaf arise. This is called as the node. This is the second node. We can say this is the adjacent node. The distance between these two adjacent nodes is called as the internode. This leaf, main part of this flower, it is called as the factory of the plant. This leaf, if we will go to see this leaf, this leaf, it is a flat, it is the lateral outgrowth of the plant. This consists of three main parts. Those parts are, those three regions are visible to us. First one, that is called as the leaf base. Second one is called as the leaf stalk, and third one is called as the flat surface of this leaf. Leaf base. This is the leaf base. It is the place, it is the region, it is the point at which the leaf is attached to this stem. Then this stalk. This is the stalk of the leaf, or we can say it is called as the petiole of the leaf. It is called as the petiole. And then this flatted surface which is almost green in color, this is called as the lamina. This is called as the lamina. This lamina, or this flatted surface, it consists of these veins, And it is because of this veins that this leaf remains in the expanded form or in the expanded shape. Again, it is because of the arrangement, how these veins are arranged, we can simply classify the plants, or we can simply classify these angiospermic plants into two different categories, which we will discuss later on. We have got two main types of venation, how these veins are arranged. We have got one that is called as the parallel venation, and second one that is called as the reticulate venation. Now there is one more organ which is present in the aerial part of the plant, that is called as this flower. This flower is the lateral outgrowth of the stem. Lateral outgrowth of the stem. This stalk of the leaf, it is called as this stalk of the leaf. This is the stalk of the leaf. Then at the stalk of this leaf, what we will see, we have got this swollen part that is called as the receptacle. From this receptacle, what we will see, various layers of the flowers, four main these layers or whorls of the flower, they arise. The two lowermost layers or whorls, they are regarded as the non-essential parts of the flower, and then two other whorls, they are called as the essential part of the flower. Now these non-essential parts, that is this first whorl, that is the calyx, or that is called as a sepal. Second one, that is the petal, or that is this corolla. These are the non-essential part of the flower. This calyx is almost green in color. It is protective in function, and these petals, they are bright colored, they are showy in nature, they attract the insects for the pollination. Then these are the two layers. Then these essential layers are essential whorls of the flower. This part, this is called as the male reproductive organ, or we can say this is called as the androecium, or simply we call it as a stamen. This stamen, or this male reproductive organ, it consists of two parts. This is the stalk-like structure, this filament-like structure, which is called as the filament, and at its top is the anther, which is bilobed, and this anther, it consists of the pollen grains. Then we have got one more whorl, which is called as the carpel, or which is called as the gynoecium, or which is the female reproductive part of the flower. It consists of three main parts. This lower or basal, which is somewhat swollen part, which is called as ovary. Then we have got this filament-like structure, which is called as the style. Then this, which is called as the stigma. These two these innermost whorls, rather, this androecium and gynoecium, they help in the process of the reproduction. Now this flower, it also performs some functions. That is, first, it helps in the process of reproduction. It is after the process of reproduction that the fruits are produced on the plants, on the angiospermic plants. Within the fruits, we have got the seeds. These seeds are when dispersed, they play a role in the continuation of the life, or continuation of the plant life on this earth. After this, let us now discuss different types, these two different systems, which I have already told you one by one. Root system. root system, it is the underground part of the plant. It mainly arises from this root system. It is the underground part of the plant, and we have got two types of the roots. First one is called as the tap root, and this is a diagram of the tap root. And then we have got one more which is called as the adventitious root. Now, what is the difference between the two types of the roots? This primary root, it develops from the radicle of the seed, while as this adventitious root, it does not arise, it does not develop from the radicle of the seed, but it develops from this, either from the stem or any other part of the plant. This primary root system जो हम कहेंगे, this tap root system, here we will see that the main axis of the plant, it develops from the radicle of the seed. It is somewhat, हम कहेंगे यहाँ पर जो इसकी base है, it is somewhat bigger in size and it is tapering towards the apex. The older branches are found at the base of this taproot, and the younger branches जो है, they arise from the apex of this root. It is this root system, या this root हम कहेंगे, which helps us in the absorption of water, which helps us in the absorption of the minerals from the soil, and both these water and minerals, they are necessary for the continuation of the life. They are necessary for performing the various biological activities or metabolic activities inside the plant. Then we have got this